Hi and welcome back to Get the Gloss. Today I'm going to talk to you about anti-fatigue products. I thought I would share with you my tricks to making you look like you've had 8 hours sleep, even if you haven't. So first up, I know I mentioned Charlotte Tilbury a lot, but this product is amazing. It is called Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. Charlotte used to give it to her models on shoots, and she used to mix it up herself. It was a cream that she put sort of different drops of essential oils and, well, she called it a secret potion. It's still a bit of a secret potion. We don't quite know what's in it, but I can tell you something that I do know, and that it smells absolutely amazing. It smells very soft, sort of very faintly of roses, not overpowering smell. And it creates this very silky finish to the skin. Not greasy but silky, so it leaves skin really glowy, and it almost gives a finish a bit like a primer but being a moisturiser at the same time. I saw Charlotte the other day and she said everybody's skin drinks it up, which it does. It doesn't leave skin greasy or super shiny. So that's my number one tip. It gives skin this amazing glow. Number two tip is a cult tinted moisturiser called Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser SPF 20, if you hadn't heard of it. It's oil free, so it's really good for all sorts of complexions, whether they be combination, slightly spotty or dry skin. So it's amazing. I have it on at the moment. Not saying that I look amazing. It gives the skin a slightly flawless finish whilst remaining sheer, so you can actually still see the skin through it, which is what gives foundations their sort of real effect. You've still got to be able to see the skin. It's no good having a foundation that's like a total mask, unless you're working on some amazing shoot and you're a big makeup artist. That doesn't really work for real life. So that's an amazing product. I love that. Also, what I haven't said is that is much loved by lots of celebrities. So that's my number two tip. Number three tip is this product here, which is called Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Duality. Now it's a double-ended pencil, and it's basically for the eye area. One end is highlighted, the other end is like a very pale pink crayon. What you do is you use the pale pink crayon on the inner rims of the eyes, if they're looking quite pink. I don't know if you can see that, but it does make an improvement to the brightness of your eye. What you can also do with that pale pink crayon is add a lighter area to the top of the brow bone, which is a trick that I've learnt off makeup artists, to make your brows look more defined and your eyes more open. So that's the crayon end. Then the other end is a highlighter. And I've seen makeup artists do this on many shoots, and they add the highlighter to the brow bone again to catch the light and to open up the eye. They also put it here in the inner corner of the eye to sort of make that appear sort of brighter and wider as well. So I've done that. Sometimes they put it here above the top of the lip to catch the light. So I've done that as well. So that's a great buy. You can buy that from Cult Beauty. And all the stockists will be written below this vlog. Okay, my next tip off are concealers. There are lots of Touche Éclat type products that go under the eyes. I personally am not the biggest fan of Touche Éclat. I can't find a colour that actually suits my complexion, although I do know lots of people who are big fans. However, I do love this product here, which is called Clinique's Airbrush Concealer. It's been in my makeup bag, so all the logos have rubbed off. But it is more, I find it more of a sort of skin colour. It comes in various shades, and it highlights under the eye to hide bags and also soften any line areas. A tip I learned from makeup artist Kay Montano is also to try and put concealer on the tops of the lids as a primer. This, she said, also brightens the eye area, making you look more awake. It also gets rid of any sort of redness or blue tinge. I apparently have sort of blue tinge around my eyes. You can also use this to smooth out sort of like dark areas of your face. Just lift the face a bit. So I tend to use it on areas that tend to be a bit pink. It's around the nose and the chin area. Good tip off. Next on my list of concealers is Bobbi Brown. They do some fabulous concealers and they're especially good for spots and spot coverage. This one here is called Creamy Concealer, and it contains a concealer and also their pressed powder. So it's very clever. Brilliant thing to keep in your handbag at all times. I'm using a little Chanel brush here to use the concealer to cover up spots, because I'm feeling spotty right at this moment in time. Yeah, that's a great little product. And then you can either dip your finger in the powder to dot it over the spot and set it, or you can use a brush. And then my next product in line for creating a glow and look like you've been outside and that you're super healthy, even if you aren't, is blush. I can't live without blush because I feel very sort of pale and almost ill looking without it. So this one here is called Head Over Heels Blush from Topshop. I love the Topshop makeup range. This looks like quite a leery looking pinky peachy colour, but actually when you have it on, it becomes more subtle, as long as you don't put tons and tons on. So, there we go, there's one cheek, a bit more. Second cheek. I learned to tip off mega makeup artist Mary Greenwell the other day, and that is if you want to look healthy then you need a flush that's quite high up on the cheek. If it's lower you're going into sort of contouring area, and that should be left for contouring colours, not blush. My final tip off is an illuminator for cheeks. This is called Orgasm Illuminator, and that's from NARS. And I believe there's a new product out actually called Super Orgasm. So this might be a bit old, this one now, but I still use it. You can either use it under your foundation or tinted moisturiser, or you can use it as a highlighter, which is what I tend to do. So place it like on the tops of cheekbones. It looks very shiny to begin with, but then it does dull down a bit. Place it down the nose. Finally, I'll probably finish it off with some kind of healthy looking lip colour, and this is Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick, and that is from Soap and Glory. It's in Bashful, and that's it. How to fake 8 hours sleep without actually having 8 hours sleep.